The effect of conventional physiotherapy on pain and muscle stiffness in patients with low back pain assessed by wireless handheld tissue ultrasound palpation system, also known as TUPS. In the article, it talks about how low back pain has been a common health problem. It has been reported that many patients with LBP suffer from problems besides the back injury, such as depression, physical dysfunction. There are various clinical assessments and different approaches to deal with LBP, including TUPS, also known as tissue ultrasound palpation system. Treatments that can be helpful for lower back pain includes clinical assessment is essential for managing LBP. Using the mechanical property of paraspinal muscle to quantitatively evaluate the LBP could be an ultimate assessment option. Ultrasound elastography, a non-invasive radiation-free method of quantitatively measuring muscle and mechanical property in terms of stiffness. There are two different approaches that you could do when assessing lower back pain. The first assessment is shear wave elastography by recording the speed of the induced shear wave. And then number two, tissue ultrasound palpation system, TUPS, by recording the force of deformation relationship or similar indentation techniques. Studies on different treatments for lower back pain. Maskai et al. Studied 9 patients with LBP and 23 healthy control subjects using SWE and reported significantly higher shear modules among the LBP group than the control group. Chan et al. Studied 12 patients with LBP and 12 healthy control subjects using TUPS and reported similar results with significantly higher Young's modules of paraspinal muscle in LBP than in the control group. Optical solutions of TUPS, tissue ultrasound palpation system. TUPS systems were comprised of a control box PC and probe link with wires for data collections and process, which limited its applications with troublesome experimental clinical setup of too many wires, which was a problem to assess. TUPS could be updated with a probe that wireless connected to a laptop or a tablet without the restrictions of the wires. The probe can be easily placed at different body regions that used to be difficult to evaluate, such as on the back of the subject under different postures. The objective and purpose of this article was the purpose of the study was to investigate the effect of a 5-day conventional physiotherapy treatment on muscle stiffness of patients with LBP using a newly developed wireless handheld ultrasound probe.
Hi, my name is Briani and Deve Holloman. In addition, researchers are using scores to their own developments and monitoring how their experiments are progressing. We also understand how the lower back, which is the lumbar bones, in a way makes sense because of how the lower back muscles and bones are the main anchor of a lot of human lifting. Most exercises that have the lower back area contribute to their activities such as deadlift, squats, and even pull-ups as well. A lot of their searches were based upon their vast scores, and they did mention how there were a lot of small indications of other muscles being contributed as well. So they also believe that they can look further into this with possible other studies in their future plans. They also have gathered data and it helped them grasp the results and be able to adapt to other areas of muscle stiffness and determine how much stiffness they are getting within the muscle. So many journals and articles tend to show their data and state it, but this journal was stating it and showed how figured explanations came out to be, which we explain in results. Overall, we believe that this peer review article was a success. It was very well thought out by the authors who wrote the journals and the researchers themselves for their own experiments and developments. It seems successful because of how they also state that other types of therapies are based on maybes or possibly, which is a way for them to state how they could go wrong and that it is best to rely on their experiment. So we definitely understand different approaches and authors' perspectives on muscle, which was interesting to read upon. And this concludes our presentation. Thank you.